Greetings. It's an honor to be here, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to make this speech. I have my family with me today, my uncle and my cousin, and my aunt who's been very supportive throughout my years in International Community High School. Lean on me when you are not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Sung by Bill Withers. Class of 2020 is the example that we can lean on each other. I have friends, allies, and mentors that I lean on throughout my academic life because I know that I can't go through everything alone. Congratulations! I applaud you for your incredible accomplishment. This year's graduation might be unusual with COVID-19 pandemic that forced schools to shut down, but we are part of the history in making. International Community High School teachers, administrators, and counselors have been incredibly supportive throughout this unprecedented time. We came from different backgrounds, ethnicities with the hope of living in American dream. Although we don't really define the meaning of these words, we live in them every day. Some even die of these words. So what is the American dream? We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Declaration of Independence. However, my American dream is based on unity and love. We live in a world where people and systems try to divide us by labeling and ranking each other instead of uniting us. We hate, envy, and covet instead of loving. Is the American dream possible under such conditions? To answer this question, I have to first tell you of my America. But I regret to tell you that my America is one in which racism exists. I regret to tell you that there are people today who believe that the color of their skin makes them superior and ours inferior. I regret to tell you that this is the daily reality of myself and many of you graduating here today. But as James Baldwin once said, if I love you, I have to make you conscious of things that you don't see. Racism is deep in this country. It is not just individual racism, it's the personal slights or the violence assault that awake one's up at night. Institutional racism also determines who does and does not have access to the American dream, such as unequal funding of schools and police violence in communities of color. Structures exist in this country that keep people of color stuck. And even if we cannot describe and define the numerous ways we are stuck, we also know that it is hard to rise from the bottom. We also know that for many people, their American dream is based on us remaining stuck, our lives remaining as unfulfilled dreams. I live in the South Bronx, one of the poorest districts in America. My school doesn't have the same resources as wealthy communities. We do not have the same life outcome. All of these negative facts are part of the systematic structure that exists and impact our lives on daily basis. On top of all this, we also have to speak the truth to the power on police violence, the system brutality leveled against people of color. Nightmares and dreams are too easily confused today. But I have a dream. But there is hope. Racism in America has always been epidemic. Or should I say racism has always been pandemic. But people everywhere have said this must end now and have always come out to the street of America and Europe showing their frustration and vexation. All type of people, black, white, and brown. This is the time for change, a real change. One form of change I have decided to be involved in was during the recent bike protests in Brooklyn, with over 3,000 bike protesters. I was blocking the street so the cars will not enter until the bikes pass. One black boy came with his fancy car trying to pass by force. I said no. He ran over a white dude named Brian with his car. Luckily, Brian was fine. I told him, if you are going to beat him, you must beat me as well. This is what America should be, standing for each other. We are not blacks, whites, and browns going to make this world an ugly place, but to form love and humanity. America is a great and powerful country. Embracing diversity is something that will make it even greater. We share our similarities and celebrate our differences. So stop ranking people and start linking them together. God did not create us to be divided by our differences, but to be united as one. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. We must get out of our comfort zones and give up some of the luxuries we are accustomed to in order to combat this issue. We must reject any politics that target people because of their race, gender, or religion. This is not a matter of political correctness. It is a matter of understanding what makes us strong. Is the American dream possible? Yes, it is. We together can make the American dream possible. We all must do our part. I urge each of you graduating today to create your own American dream. Everyone talk about the rights, but they tend to forget that we have personal responsibilities to each other. We must stand for equality. We must stand for each other. And I know that you are more than ready to do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. We're so proud for you.
Thank you.
So, thank you.